Alright, it looks like he is going to start with a firestorm. Sword in one hand, a whip that ignites on fire in the other, and he cracks it towards this direction, summoning firestorm. Which covers 2 10-foot cubes per level. He's considered level 20, isn't he? Yeah. Never mind. I don't know why I asked. That was a stupid thing to ask.
Especially considering you're the one that made the character as the DM.
Right. Welcome back, Noah.
Hi.
MacLeod decided to float up in the air and create a odd-looking bubble around himself. And then the Baylor moved forward, ignited a fire whip, and is casting Firestorm in that general area.
I have no idea what Firestorm does.
So you are aware he is going to be hard to hurt.
Firestorm. Essentially Ice Storm, but with fire.
The whole area is shot through with sheets of roaring fire or flame. The raging flames don't do not hurt natural vegetation, ground cover, and any plant creatures in the area that you wish to exclude from damage. Any other creature within the area takes 1d6 points of fire damage per caster level. Reflex for half.
And that maximum can be increased if you make it a enhanced Firestorm. Up to 30d6. It does require a castle of 30, but eh.
Okay then.
It's a lot of area.
Am I touched by it by being 100 feet in the air?
No, I think you're the one that's safe. There, whatever. It doesn't really matter about that last bit, so whatever. It's shooting out that way. So, I need Ohanzi, Brick and Mortar, Crux, and Glug Glug. Whoops, I knocked him out of a tree. To roll reflex. Okay. Tim, what did you get?
25.
Tate?
24.
Jared?
33.
Noah?
40.
Tate and Lamb, you guys are taking the full. Jared and Noah, you guys are taking half.
Improved evasion. Woo.
It's a total of 79.
Jesus.
These are level 20 creatures.
I bought some potions.
Marcus?
What was that?
How much did you say?
79.
79.
So that'd be 69 to me.
And then he's going to use a quicken spell, telekinesis at you, Kelb.
better do that to begin with, Marcus. You would use those turd.
Oh, it says Firestorm or Implosion and Quicken Telekinesis or summon additional demons. But personally, I don't want to summon additional demons because holy fuck, that's a lot of shit for me to have to keep track of their turns and what they do. I'm just glad this tells me round by round tactics for monsters. So I don't know which one was supposed to happen first, but they happen at the same time, technically.
Telekinesis, the quicken telekinesis should technically happen first because it's a free action, and the other one is a full round action. You're not really meant to be doing anything after a full round action.
Firestorm?
Yeah.
Firestorm's instantaneous.
No, it's not.
Oh, casting time 1 round, right. So he's using that, then Firestorm.
In which case I need to roll in will, right? On telekinesis? Or is that just against object? I don't remember. It's been a while.
Telekinesis is throwing. I'm trying to figure out what it's saying. I'm assuming he's supposed to be throwing a rock using it at you. I don't know if he can actually use it on you.
I think he could use it on a person to a certain weight or something. It's been so long.
I guess he could, yeah, to try and force you to the ground.
Maximum 375 pounds at 15th level. 25 pounds per caster level.
Right. You have spell resistance, right?
Yeah, 19. It's,
What's that, a D20?
D20 plus caster level.
Yeah, 38 makes it. So, do a will save for me.
Is he going to be trying to move me?
Yeah, he's gonna try and pull you down. This one's a lot easier to hit.
$34.
Okay, you will to negate, I think. Yeah. So he tries to pull you down. You felt the magic get through your spell resistance, but you were able to brush it off as you felt him try to pull you closer to him. Which, I know that uses up his daily use of Firestorm. Or, technically, spells that level. Or spell-like ability. No, whatever. Alright, I think that's his entire turn. Which brings us to Tate.
Says I didn't even fucking attack.
Yes. Yes, hit me.
Yep, it's your turn. You've got Metwayo.
How many potions... Can you only drink 1 potion as a free action per turn?
As a free? Yeah. Also, so you know, I have to check real quick, but I think they all have an aura emanating off of them. Except for Metwayo. There, Kelp said it in the chat there, Tate.
Okay. Wait, which chat? Mumble?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an attack for opportunity.
Nothing's next to you, so nothing's getting an attack of opportunity on you.
Still counts as a standard action, though.
Right.
Alright. I think this would be good to use since I haven't used it. I am going to pull out a... This is on the SRD, so I hope it's right. A Good Hope potion?
A Good Hope?
Yeah. Basically, everybody gets a +2 morale morale bonus to saving throws, attack rolls, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls.
I forgot about that bard spell, honestly.
Oh, okay.
And it only affects things, it's a 30-foot radius, so...
Tate, since it's in potion form, it's only affecting you.
It's only affecting me?
Yes. It's the whole point of potions.
Okay.
Essentially, you take a spell and put it into a potion form, which will only affect you.
Right.
Okay, well, rather than that, I'd rather take a fly potion. I stocked up. Thanks to Big Friend. So, yeah, he's gonna take the fly potion as an action, and then basically fly up to Azurug. Or, I guess, 60 feet? Yeah.
Or 40 if you're wearing medium or heavy armor. Or if you're carrying a
Only
medium
light.
or heavy load.
Only light. So, I'm 60 feet up in the air. I don't know how to do the thing where I'm up in the air with you, Cal.
Well, I just use a gizmo to move myself up in the air and then lock myself in place because of gravity. Which there actually is a script method, by the way, to disable gravity on a piece.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately you can't just do it through the toggles, but there's a script method to disable gravity.
So that's your whole turn, Tate?
I think so, because I don't have haste.
The real question now is, Tate, how long does that flight last for the potion?
One hour. But I don't have to really worry about falling because I do have feather falling.
Feather falling is technically when you're next to something.
Tate, how the fuck does it last 1 hour? Because that would require a level 60 character to have made the potion.
Hold
You
on.
just get 3 different wizards. Obviously.
It's not how that works.
Oh, that's 5th edition. One minute per
Cast
basically level.
Yeah,
Yep.
and what level did you get to make the potion?
We'll say, for all intents and purposes, at some point in time, he had you make it. It's level 20, 20 minutes. There we go. All done.
Yep, there we go.
Fair enough.
Just, we'll assume any potion in some form or way you guys probably made to be for caster level. So just 20 caster level for everything. In
And
that
that is going to be
sense.
my turn.
Okay,
Because I think I can only do a standard and a move action.
I'm pretty sure. Kelb, you're up.
Well, I'm going to be casting Magic Missile against the Solar Titan. So let's see if I hit against the spell resist now. The answer to that question is probably no, but does a 23 win against its spell resist?
No.
Didn't think so.
I'll give it to you. It's 32.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was above 30. God, just move the... Oops. My bad. Accidentally moved the thing at the OBS. Well, in that case, I'm going to be moving 25 feet down from where I'm at, so I'm 75 feet above the ground.
I'll give you all this. They all have spell resistance, the lowest of which is 28.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they're level 20 creatures that have been boosted to being technically level 25 creatures. So...
Well, that'll be my turn. I moved down to 75 feet after failing to hit the Titan with Magic Missile.
Okay. In that case, it is Pit Fiend. Which it suggests he does. He also has an Unholy Aura active around him. Or Fear Aura. Or both, I guess. But he is not going to use Summon Devil, because I don't want to summon more shit. He is also not going to use that, because I don't want to summon more shit.
Too bad, Marcus. I'll be summoning all the things, because that's my thing. That's why I moved down to 75 feet in the air. It's fucking range.
Nope, he is going to use, I think, a once per day spell or ability. Ability.
He's gonna use ability. Ah, shit. We're doomed.
And it is
Actually,
going
probably
to
doomed.
affect everyone. Centered technically on all of you, since you're all close enough. I need you to roll a reflex, I think.
What is he using?
Meteor Swarm. I'm skipping his intro, which is casting to hold you guys down and summon things around you. Because I don't want to deal with summoning shit. But it's 4 40-foot radius spreads.
Oh my.
He was
And
having
he's
like
just
a
gonna-
ranged touch attack against us.
Right. In order to make it so that you don't have to do the reflex. I'll make it. I'll make him attack and see if he does the bludgeoning to you or not. I was just gonna ignore it and say he missed you just so the fire damage happened, but we'll see if he hits you. You had your Bab to this, don't you? Or is it just a straight roll?
Yeah, it's like firing a bow,
Okay.
except against touch.
Hey Tim, what's your touch AC?
30.
How the fuck is your touch AC so damn high?
Because I have a lot of natural armor, I have +5.
Natural armor doesn't get counted in touch AC.
Okay, so 25.
Armor, shield, and natural armor does not get counted in touch.
I mean, it doesn't
18.
matter too much because he rolled a 19, a 19, a 17, and an 8. Except he gets a Bab of +18, and he has a Dex that gives him a +8. So he's hitting everyone. Except for Noah. Noah, you're just gonna get the fire damage. Alright,
Marcus, this is a spell, right?
yep,
He has to get past my spell resistance.
yep. Does anyone else have spell resistance? What was yours, Calb? He got a 30.
19. Only because I haven't pulled out my secret weapon yet.
Does spell resistance negate the fire damage against Noah?
I
Does
don't
it
know, but we'll
Matter?
reflex
Isn't he
save.
fire
Do it.
immune?
Level 20 characters are hard.
They're only here technically for purpose.
It would, Marcus, but only from the fact that it is not directly hitting, but from the area effect of it.
I'm gonna be nice and not have them overlap, so you all only have to roll once. But I could technically have just shot them all at Crux and made
Jesus.
or shot them all. Yeah, technically at Crux or at Azarug, and made you had to roll 4 reflex saves against 4 explosions.
I'd be fine.
Marcus, I'm 75 feet in the air.
That's what I said at the ground. For those guys.
Is there a spot where you could hit all 4 of us? Probably. Do I feel like
At
doing
all 4?
trig? No.
At all 4 of them? Yes. At you? No. You're high up enough. Oh, wait. Tate's up in the air too, isn't he?
Yeah.
60 feet.
Could you hit all of us at once? Possibly. Do I feel like doing trig? No.
Especially for D&D.
So, no. He's gonna hit basically the 4 of you with 1 ball, and then all of you once with fire. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Make it easy. Not worry about you have to do 3 rolls and he does 1 and blah blah blah. Does anyone? I'll just go down the line. Kel, what'd you get on your reflex?
Probably not high enough. 19.
Nope. Tim?
Also 19.
Tate?
I got a 32.
You made it, Tate. You're taking half. Jared?
Evasion!
Same 32.
Okay. Noah?
36.
Oh, okay. It was 27 if anyone's curious.
I have evasion. So, none.
The 4 of you, so minus Noah, you took 7 points of damage, bludgeoning, from the little sphere.
Is it magical damage?
It says bludgeoning.
I have DR10.
It is a magical spell.
It's supposed to be a physical object, though, that hits you.
Right. So,
It's
I think
essentially
you-
equivalent to
you
being hit by
ignore
a
it.
club. How much damage did you say, Marcus?
7. And then 21 fire. The 2 that have it halved, obviously half of that.
What is the improved evasion that lets me dodge the entirety of it let me do?
It means if you
That-
succeed, you don't... Yeah, you take half if you fail.
Okay.
Right.
Same as 5e.
And it were okay.
Is Meteor Swarm an area attack?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you made it and you have the whatever evasion that makes it so that you take none on a successful reflex, then you took none.
You take half. No, you take none.
No,
Okay.
you take none.
Cool.
By
Awesome.
default, the spell you take half. Then there's the improved evasion or whatever one it's called, where you take none, and on a fail you take half.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. So I take none.
Okay, so after Pit Fiend, it is Jared.
I'm trying to figure out which one I want to attack. I suppose at this point it doesn't entirely matter, since we haven't really done a whole lot. I will fire an orb of force at the Royal Balar.
Okay. Is that a thing that is affected by spell resistance?
No.
Okay. Does it have? Is it electricity, fire, poison, acid, or cold at all?
It is force.
Okay. Go ahead.
I got to do a ranged touch attack.
Yep, go ahead. You're lucky it's going against his touch.
Am I? Am I really?
Would you roll a
Technically.
2, Jared?
No. I rolled a 1.
Oh, a force. Got it.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, does a 20... wait a second. Yeah. Does a 23 hit?
It would, since it's a natural 1 on the roll for the hit, though. Do half of what it says, or it's going to be at half efficiency. Instead of being just a crit fail, I'll make it a half efficiency.
So instead of 10d6, it's only going to do 5d6?
Right.
Would you also accept
Oh
10
god,
d6
I
divided by 2?
can't pick up my dice right.
I'd also accept that too.
10d6 divided by 2. Make it easy.
I mean, he's got the 5 there too. He'd have to actually have more dice spawned in.
So, if he hit with full, could he do 5d6 times
Oh
2?
well, there we go.
I can't dice.
What do you mean?
Half the dice, I pick them up, they shoot into the air and don't move.
Oh, that you gotta move your mouse to not be looking off the screen.
If you're looking
Yeah, that's
directly up and down, it'll be fine. That is definitely one thing that needs to get fixed on this table, Marcus.
Yeah.
So 13.
That was something I was gonna bring up to you later, Kelb, is I have some stuff to
I know.
redo the
Went
whole
over it.
table.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an idea for how to make a nice roll area.
I do too. It was just more of a matter of doing it. I figured we would do it, or I would set it up during some downtime or whatever.
Right. How much damage?
13. I rolled a 1, a 2, a 2, a 5, and a 3. So, not the best rolls.
It's alright. Is that everything then, or are you gonna do anything else?
I will also go ethereal and move somewhat away from the group so I'm not getting hit by all these area of effects as easily.
Okay. After Jared then is Noah.
I'm going to fly up. And you said MacLeod was in like a bubble?
Yeah.
Am I able to move through the bubble?
Are you gonna try to touch it?
Yeah.
You touch it, and you cannot go through it, but it feels like you're touching nothing. Also, he's been in the middle of all the shit that's been happening. Unaffected.
So, do I get to fight you?
You just hear in your head soon.
Which one to go after then? And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. In that case, then it's the Solar's turn. And, I could be really mean, but I really don't want to be that mean. I saw lines randomly shoot up every now and then, but whatever.
It's just our power levels rising.
And the plane tier is gonna go at the same time. I just want to see if he has anything else that matters. Otherwise, it's just gonna do this. All right. The plane tier and the solar titan are going to do a conjoined kind of spell thing. Everything outside that circle is currently now under the effects of Earthquake and Storm of Vengeance. So it is highly advisable to not go outside the bubble.
What a weird circle.
It's a quick thing. Anyway, that's their turn. Lamb, you're up.
I actually get a fucking turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly over here. And electric breath this way. It should hit both the Titan and the Pit Fiend. A DC 34 reflex.
Said Pit Fiend and the Solar.
Yeah. And this is a maximized breath, by the way.
What do they need?
DC 34 reflex.
All right, neither are gonna make it.
Cool.
One of them does have electricity resistance. So, is this subject to spell resistance?
It is a supernatural ability, so I do not know. I'm assuming spell resistance only affects spells or spell-like abilities.
No, it is not. So, it's gonna go through.
Cool.
They are only affected by anti-magic. Extraordinary is affected by nothing. Spell-like is affected by dispel, spell resistance, anti-magic, and attack of opportunity. Supernatural is only affected by anti-magic.
Cool, they're taking 60 damage. Except for the one with resistance, because obvious reasons.
Okay, is that your turn?
It is.
All right, back up to Metwayo. You see around his bubble 4 little orbs float around, each one with a different kind of color that matches a gem being held by the 4 creatures. That is his turn. Next up is the Baylor. He shoves his... 1 minute, I gotta get the thing up. He shoves his fire whip into the ground, and then also in that bubble now, you see just a bunch of what looks like fire snakes. Essentially, that area is now affected by the Entangle spell, except also with fire damage. That is his turn. Tate, you are up.
Woo! Handing a potion to somebody, is that a free action?
You can throw it for free, sure. You're just gonna have to roll a dex, and then they're gonna have to roll a dex. If you're gonna hand it off to them, you have to be next to them, so it's a free action as long as you use your move action to get next to them, unless you are already next to them.
Unless I activate my speed.
So what are you gonna do, Tate?
With haste, does that make a potion a free action?
What does haste do, Tate?
Speeds you up.
Tate, what haste does when making a full attack action, or you act and move more than normal, this extra speed has several effects. When making a full attack action, a hastened creature makes one extra attack with any weapon he is holding. Blah, 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 blah. A hastened creature's movement is increased. And you get more like dodge and whatnot.
Okay, so I am going to click my boots together. I'm going to fly up next to Azarug, which is the rest of the 40 feet.
No, Tate, it's not 40 feet.
No, he flew down, so it's 15 feet.
Yeah, I flew down 25 feet, so I'm at 75. You're at 60.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly up next to him, which is 15.
Yep.
I'm going to hand him a resist potion.
Why? I have my own.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm gonna hand him one of my Good Hopes potions then.
I would like to say I have my own, but I kind of forgot about that fucking potion entirely, so...
Yep. And then I'm gonna start flying towards the, Royal Baylor.
Okay.
And... I haven't used a standard action. I can still do that, right?
You are technically making 2 move actions. One coming to me, and then handing stuff to me. And then now you're moving away.
Alright, so I won't move away. Instead, I'm just going to use that to drink my resist energy potion. Fire.
Sure.
Alright, cool. And that's my turn.
Okay. After Tate, then is Kelp.
Wait, Dracula? I thought there was someone else before me, but okay.
Nope.
In that case, I'll be pulling out my secret weapon, the Staff of the Magi. And I will be using plane shift on myself.
To try and get out of there?
Yes.
Which plane are you trying to go to?
The plane of,
Cake.
elemental plane of Earth. So, essentially with the Earth elementals.
You move there.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
And now you're only about 25 feet above the ground.
Boo. Fair enough.
You can also fly straight back up on your turn, so I know it doesn't affect you much.
does if I want to summon something. Because summoning is a
True.
full round action. Technically.
Alright, that makes it the Pit Fiend's turn, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna slam his sword and shoot a spell into the ground that goes out into that other area, which is essentially causing a consistent mass hold monster.
The Pit Fiend is doing this?
Yeah.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Cool. Pretty sure I'm gonna miss.
What do you get?
33.
Yeah, you miss.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what he does. Jared, you were up.
Backing on the range, another spell. And never mind, because that's a spell resist spell, and I'm not as good of a mage. So I'm going to attempt to fire another Orb of Force and hopefully not fumble this time.
Okay.
I'm just going to use the same target. 32.
32 against the Baylor's touch.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Holy crap at all the ones. 28.
Oh shit. Good Hope does affect other people.
No, Tate. The potion does not. The spell does.
There's
Like,
a
if you
Good
were to-
Hope potion and Heroism. And Heroism is Good Hope, but just a single target. Because it's a aura effect, the Good Hope potion is. It's basically a compulsion enchantment.
If it creates an aura around you and you are the center of the aura, yes. If it is an instantaneous, like, radius area, the potion doesn't make a radius. It's a potion. Unless you're splashing it. Do you emanate an aura from it?
Essentially, if I'm reading it right. Because Heroism is just Good Hope, but just on a single target. So there'd be no point in spending the extra gold if that's how that worked. Because Heroism is cheaper.
Technically, those typically aren't potions. They're spells that the bard plays that he's emanating out. For the sake of it, sure. The individual then has a 30-foot radius around them. But that's not typically how it works.
Yeah, the spell just says it instills hope in the subject, and then targets can be molded more than one target, but since it's a potion, it's just one target.
Right.
Oh. That's dumb.
Here's
'Cause
how to
Heroism's
look
the
at
same
it.
damn thing.
There's spells, which for the bard is just through his magic or through his music, technically, but it's still the same thing. Then there's scrolls, which are written versions of the spell, which act the same as the spell. And then there are potions which act the same as the spell, but if it's drinking, it affects the single target. If it's splashing, it affects whatever it hits, but typically at a lesser degree. But that splash is kind of
Okay.
DM discretion.
I got caught up on that because I read Heroism. I don't have that potion, but Heroism was the same damn thing. And I was like, wait a
Right.
second, what?
If you were going to do the spell, it's better. Otherwise, as the potion, I mean, it might last longer. I don't know. Typically, some of those last longer as well. So anyway, though, Jared, you said you went, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Noah, you were up.